What's up, guys? It's your boy Swills here, and today was EA Play Live, EA Play 2020, whatever you want to call it. Another gaming event, of course, due to everything that's going on. Everyone has to go to online streaming their events rather than doing it at an E3 or a regular conference. I just watched Lyric once again. Shout out Lyric on Twitch. Everybody knows who he is. My clicker just fell. Very short event. I don't even know what time it is. What is it, like 7:30, 7:45? Probably one of the most underwhelming gaming events I've ever seen. I was expecting EA to come out with some crazy titles for the next gen, really utilize the SSDs that the new consoles will have, really utilize the graphics. I was a little bit left disappointed. I did miss the first probably 15 minutes or so. I know Apex Legends got announced crossplay. Cool. There was something about the Sims, I think, being something or whatever. That's the Sims. The first thing that I saw was an indie game ish, if you want to call it that. The guy who made A Way Out, their studio is starting another game called like Enough for Two of Us, or It's Enough for Both of Us, Just for Two of Us, something like that. And it looks really bad. It doesn't look like a game many people will enjoy. And I said it with the PlayStation conference. A lot of these games are like platformer animated, storytelling games, and I'm surprised that there's so many of them. Like, it's not. I just don't think it's that popular of a genre where all these games are going to get played, and it's a bit disappointing. I was expecting something similar to A Way Out, if anything, from that company, with the nice graphics and the cool story and the adventures and the cooperation and whatever. I wasn't expecting them to go down that route, and I'm a little disappointed. Will I play the game if it's free? Maybe if I have EA access, I'll try it out, but it's not something I'm going to spend money and buy. Buy. Sorry for the little thing there. Then some other gothic, I think it was like Zoink Studio or Zoink Games came out with a game that looks a little wonky. It's another one of them fantasy gothic animated games or something like that. I don't see anyone playing it. I don't know why they release these games. No one plays them really. And then Star Wars Squadrons came out. Now, this is my opinion on Star Wars Squadrons. Star Wars Battlefront was bad at launch, no question about that. Excuse me. With all the microtransactions and whatnot, but it eventually became a good game because people who don't know a lot about Star Wars and just the casual shooter gamer guy could get into it. It's a fun game to play for everyone. Star Wars Squadrons just narrows down the genre that they have in their video game so much to the point where huge Star Wars fans are going to enjoy it. People that, if it's free on EA Access, once again, is something they'll play. I just don't see many of the casual gamers playing it. I just don't. It does not seem like a greatly enjoyable game. It doesn't seem like there's much to it. Just a couple modes and some customization as my phone's gonna die. There doesn't seem like much to it. It seems like a very just thin game, and it's a bit disappointing. Was I expecting much more? No. It's a good game for Star Wars guys that love the aircraft battle that they missed in Battlefront 2, because the Battlefront 2's air battles, ship battles, were just bad. They were non-existent, really. The modes were just not fun. So this is definitely something that caters to them more. But, I mean, I just don't see it as a game many people will play for a long time. It definitely won't have the longevity that Battlefront 2 has had. So there's that. I believe then the sports games got announced. There was Madden and EA, which, by the way, come on. Like, that's really all we're going to get. For Madden and EA, we get this 1-minute video of them flipping back and forth between stupid, real close-up, you can't see much clips that don't really say much in the gameplay. And I see Need for Speed up here. That Criterion, I loved Criterion's Need for Speed games. I'm looking at a picture of a Porsche right now. That looks so realistic. That looks so fantastic. That makes me excited for Need for Speed. Need for Speed, in my opinion, hasn't been good since probably, I don't even know, Hot Pursuit on the PS3. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit came out in like 2010. I didn't like Most Wanted. Rivals was not good. None of the ones after that were good. None of these on the current gen were good at all. I hated them all. They're too arcadey. The graphics aren't that great. The graphics on Heat are, in my opinion, worse than the graphics on Rivals. And I think that speaks volumes for how bad Need for Speed has been, how beaten up they've been by Forza. But that's for another time. Back to the sports games. Madden, you barely saw it. Looked really, really good. The cinematics looked really, really good for Madden, especially. It looks like they've completely reworked the graphics engine. The ray tracing looks good. The shadows look good. The sun looks really good on the jerseys. That really actually kind of made me excited. Like, if that's how it progresses into the game, I will absolutely play the game for sure on trial with EA Access, because I do have it for the rest of the year. But, you know, maybe I'll even buy the game. It looks that good in terms of the trailers they showed, but it's just a cinematic. We don't know if that's, you know, how it's going to end up. FIFA, you didn't really see too much. It just looked like same old FIFA, in my opinion. Didn't look much different. I'm really disappointed. I'm a FIFA player. I'm disappointed at the lack of gameplay we got. Then there was this other game, Rocket Arena or something, that literally looks like an Overwatch, Brawlhalla, just mess. It looks like a mess. No one's gonna play it, even if it, you know, free to play is. I would assume it's gonna be a free to play game. It looks like a free to play game. If it's not, then no one's gonna buy it. It doesn't look terrible. Or no, it does look terrible. It does look terrible. What am I saying? It looks bad. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know, but it looks bad. So the sports games didn't see much. Need for Speed looked really good. The little bit that they showed, although I don't think a game is coming out this year. I think it's gonna be 2021. And then I think the last thing I saw was the huge surprise, if you want to call it. It looks like there's a new Skate game in development, Skate 4, I would assume. They did the interview between two guys who work with the, I guess, the studio, and they were saying, yeah, Skate's in the works. So, I mean, that kind of made it a lot, not a lot better, but it certainly boosted morale of the fans, especially myself. I love Skate 3. I thought it was a fantastic game, and you know, it's about time EA caters to their audience. I mean, when have they ever made a good game that the people want? I mean, this could finally be the chance. Skate 4 could finally be here, guys. Now, in terms of the event itself, it was definitely not as good as the Sony event. I was left, you know, empty with what I saw tonight. You know, I didn't work today for the reason that, you know, so I could watch this, so I could watch something else on Twitch, Barstool Big Cat. He does NCAA 14. If you watch him, I was gonna watch his whatever, his national championship. That's for another time. But it just, you know, I think there's a Dragon Age that New York is showing. I don't know much about Dragon Age. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that or whatever it is. You know, I was left underwhelmed. There wasn't much to show, and I thought at least they could drag it a little bit drag it out a little bit with some gameplay, with some, you know, clips or whatever. But they really just didn't do much with the event, and I'm very disappointed now. I don't know if Ubisoft plans on doing one, but Ubisoft certainly has, I would assume, some good titles coming this fall and even the year beyond. Then there's this other game. Yeah, there's this other game too that EA showed. This guy has really realistic face movements. That game looks pretty good. I don't know what it's gonna be. It looks like a Detroit Become Human kind of almost. It looks good. Then there's the other one. There was some like Gary's Mod looking game with the worst graphics I think I've ever seen from a current or next gen game. It looked like Gary's Mod mixed with like, I don't even know. It just looked like the game wasn't done. It looked like it was an pre-alpha. Like, looked like it was made on a Unity engine or something. I don't know. A lot of random games they showed today that no one's gonna play. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. If you really want to play these games, let me know in the comments down below that you're gonna play them. And you know, maybe we could play with each other someday. I don't know. But yeah, I was a little disappointed. I think the next big event will be Xbox's event. Don't know when that would be. I would assume sometime soon. But that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little review thoughts on EA Play Live 2020. If you'd like to see more of it, leave a like, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. I've gotten a lot of subscribers lately. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. I hit 80 subscribers yesterday. I was at like 73 just a couple days ago. So I'm going up exponentially, climbing to the top. And I'm also doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. Big giveaway, 100 subscribers. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I will do giveaways, you know, all the way up until infinity. But 100 subscribers is going to be a big one. The 75 subscriber giveaway video will be out soon. I'm just waiting on the giveaway winner. Yeah, if you didn't win that one, stay tuned for the next one. I appreciate you guys, and yeah, once again, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.